Hey guys, thank you for joining tonight's presentation. My name is Marco Garcia. I'm one of the co-founders here at Rocktomic Labs. Presentation. My name is Marco. And thank you for taking the time to be here tonight. I hope everybody had a nice holiday this week. If you don't celebrate that, I hope you had a nice week overall. So thank you guys for being here tonight. We're gonna talk about something that is the most important aspect of our business, which is how our order fulfillment works. Okay, so that's one of the most typical we get asked by potential clients, people that are looking to start their own supplement business and they're looking for a fulfillment partner. So we're gonna be talking about how fulfillment works with Rocktomic Labs so that you understand exactly how it is that we are able to fulfill all of the orders of every single client that we're working with every single day. Okay. Before we start with today's presentation, those of you who are here, if you can hear me and if you can see the screen, please go ahead and type in yes in the chat box. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me and that you can see the screen before we actually begin. Super important. To make sure that everything is working properly here on my end. So if you can hear me and if you can see the screen, you should be able to see a website there on the page. Go ahead and type in yes in the chat so that I know that everything is working properly and we're good to go to begin. Okay, again, my name is Marco Garcia. I am one of the co-founders here at Rocktomic Labs, and I will be doing the presentation tonight. It's going to be just content. I'm going to go over in detail of how we provide order fulfillment for our clients. So if you are here tonight, feel free to type in yes if you can hear me and if you can see the screen, please. So we're going to do an audio check and a video check before we begin. Okay, so again, if you guys can hear me and if you can see the screen, feel free to type in yes in the chat box so that we know that everything is good to go before we start today's presentation. It's going to be a very simple presentation, but very, very informative. I'm going to describe in detail how it is that we provide fulfillment for our clients. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, Rocktomic Labs provides private label drop shipping for supplements, right? So what does that mean? It means that you can select any of the more than 100 products that we have in our catalog. You can select any of them so that you can sell them to your clients, to your audience, to your followers, anybody that you want to sell the products to. So you can pick any of the products that we have available in our catalog. You can create labels for those products with your unique logo and your branding on them. And then when you have that done, you can set up an online store, for example, on Shopify or WordPress or Wix. And then when the online store is ready, we would connect that online store to our fulfillment software so that when a customer goes to your store and places an order of your products, we are actually able to fulfill the products directly to your customers, and they're going to get the products with your labels. Okay, so that's in short what we do here at Rocktomic, right? We provide private label drop shipping for supplements. We have an onboarding process that you would go through so that you can select products, get labels assigned and approved by regulatory, and then set up your online store. Now, the good thing about Rocktomic is that we can actually provide those services to you. So we have an in-house design team that can create the labels for you, and we also have web developers in our staff that can create, for example, a Shopify store for you. So instead of you trying to figure it out on your own, we have a team of experts that will help you with everything, right? We have people that can actually help you select the products. We have people that can help you with the label design and the online store setup, and then the integration. Okay, so the idea is to make it easy for you to start your online business, right? Selling your own brand of supplements. There are a few things that you got to do on your own, right? Like, coming up with a business plan, getting a payment processor in place. If you have to set up an entity like an LLC, if you have to set up a bank account, basically you got to do everything that a normal business person would do, right, when starting an e-commerce business. But we help you with the most difficult aspect of the business, which is giving you access to product, label design, online store setup, and integration. Okay, so that's what we do here at Rocktomic. We help entrepreneurs, we help digital marketers, influencers, gym owners, fitness studio owners, basically anybody who could potentially sell their own supplement brand to their audience. We help them create and launch the brand. Okay, so let's talk about fulfillment, right? Let's talk about how we provide order fulfillment for orders. Okay, so here on the screen, you guys are able to see a website, right? This is an online store. Here they sell different products in addition to supplements. Okay, so basically how it works is you go through the onboarding process with Rocktomic, you pick the products that you want to sell, you get labels assigned and approved, you set up your online store like the one that you're looking at here on the screen. Then we do the integration, you get everything ready like the payment processor and so forth. And then when you go live, you will start doing your advertising, your marketing, right? Getting traffic into your online store. So let's say that I am one of your customers, right? And this is your website. This is your online store. So how it works is they're going to go to your store. They're going to look for supplements, right? And here they have, on this particular page, different supplement options. Let's just go to the fish oil, which is omega-3. Okay. So your customer is going to go to your online store. They're going to browse through the different products, the different offers that you may have. And then what they're going to do is they're going to select, for example, this product. They're going to add, either 1, 2, or 3, however they want to go about it. And then they're going to add it to the cart, right? And then they're going to go to the checkout page. So here they're going to put their email or mobile phone number, their country, name, address, basically all the information, right, for the delivery. And then they're going to select the shipping method, right? In this case, on this example, we have just one bottle of omega-3 fish oil. Okay, so for example here we're going to go to the United States. Right, so your customer is going to put your name, they're going to put their name, their last name, their address, phone. They're going to select whatever shipping option it's available for them. They're going to put their credit card, and then they're going to click on Pay Now. Okay, and so when they do that, this is the most important thing. When they click on Pay Now, the money goes from their credit card through your payment processor that you're going to be working with, and then it goes to your business bank account or whatever bank account you set up with your payment processor. So all the revenue for the order goes to you directly, right? And this is one of the most important things that people normally ask, right? Like, how do we get paid once we get a sale? And so with Rocktomic, the money goes directly to you. So if you sell one bottle, if you sell 2, 5, 10, whatever, if you charge shipping or if you do free shipping, right, whatever offer you may have in place in your store, all that money is going to go through your payment processor into your bank account. So you guys, when you set up your fulfillment with Rocktomic, you guys get paid up front, which is amazing, right? It's exactly what it is that you want to look for when doing online businesses. Because if you have the money go through a third-party company or through Rocktomic, for example, it may take longer to get to your bank account. Sometimes there's like differences in the charges, and so it's always good that you guys get paid up front, right? It doesn't matter what you do online, it's always nice to get paid up front. Okay, so your customer would put all the information here, the credit card information, and then whatever the amount was for that sale, then you guys get that money in your bank account. Okay, now when that happens, right, when the payment is successful, when your customer pays you for the order, then that triggers the automation for our order fulfillment. Okay? So basically, the money from your customer, from their credit card, goes through the payment processor that you chose to work with, and then it goes to the merchant's bank account. In this case, you are the merchant, right? You are the brand owner, you are our client, so you are the merchant. So you guys receive that money. When you get paid, right, through your online store, then that triggers, like I said, the automation for order fulfillment. And so what happens is all of the order information comes to our software that we use for fulfillment, which is ShipStation. So this is kind of like how the order looks like on our end, right? It has the name of the brand, it has the ID of the brand, it has the order number, and then here it has all the details about the customer, right? Name, address, email, phone number, basically all the information about the order. Here is the product, right? In this case, the omega-3 fish oil. This is a product that your customer purchased. And then it comes in with the SKU number, which in the case of this product is ROC A14, 1 unit, and then maybe some special notes or special comments for the fulfillment. So this is what we see on our software, right? When we're doing fulfillment every single day at our fulfillment center that we have here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Our team, early in the morning, Monday to Friday, they see hundreds of orders that we're fulfilling on the daily, and this is the information that they're going to see. Okay? So our fulfillment team, what they're going to do is they're going to take this order and then they're going to print the shipping label, right? And when they print the shipping label, that generates a tracking number, right? And then once they have that shipping label, then they take the order and they give it to the team so that they can actually start working on preparing the order for you. And so at the fulfillment center that we own and operate ourselves, what we do is we print the label for that product and for the brand. We pick the bottle, in this case the bottle for omega-3, and then we apply the label to the bottle so that you can have a fully customized product with your own logo, your own label, your own information on the label. Now, something that's very important is the labels, before they are printed, before they are actually used for fulfillment, they go through a very detailed regulatory review to make sure that they are compliant with all of the most current FDA guidelines for supplement labels. Right, so we ensure that we have all the suggested uses, the cautions, warnings, directions, that we have all the FDA disclaimers that we need to have on the label. We make sure that we have the SKU number, the information about the lot number and expiration date, which is normally printed at the bottom of the bottle. We have, the product information. We have the supplement facts panel with all the active and inactive ingredients, the company information as well. So we make sure that we review and approve every single label to make sure that it is 100% compliant with FDA guidelines for supplements. The importance of that is that helps you be compliant, right, with what the FDA establishes for supplement labels. And it also helps you avoid any issues, any misunderstandings, miscommunications, or liabilities with your customers. Right, so for example, if the product has an allergen, if it has, milk, soy, whatever, the idea is that we have all that information on the label so that your customers have as much information about the product before they consume it. Now, if your customers do not read, or if they do not pay attention and they have an issue, of course, it's on them, right? Because you did your job at disclosing all the information that is important about the product. And Roctomic Labs, we actually help you in that regulatory process. So basically, no label leaves the warehouse if it has not been reviewed and approved by the branding team. Okay, that's how seriously we take FDA guidelines for supplement labels to make sure that every single bottle that leaves the warehouse has a proper label with all the information that is regulatory. Okay? So, just to recap, Your customer goes to your online store, they place the order of whatever products they want to buy from you, they pay, and when they pay, that money goes to you, right? It goes through your payment processor into your bank account. And then when that payment is done, the order imports into our fulfillment software, which is ShipStation. And then, like I said before, this is the order information that we're going to receive. And we receive hundreds of these every single day, right? And then the fulfillment team will print the shipping label, and then they're going to start working on preparing those packages for you. And this is what they do, right? They print the label, they apply it to the bottle, and then they put it in the box. They put foam, they put wrappers, a little bit of padding to make sure that the bottle is protected during the transit of the bottle. So basically, we print the label on demand, right? So we do on-demand printing of your label. So if you're selling 1 unit a month, or if you're selling 100 units a month, we're going to print those labels on demand, and then we're going to fulfill on demand. And like I said before, you guys get paid upfront, right? So your customers are paying you, and then that money is being deposited into your bank account, which is great, right? It helps you to have that liquidity so that you can continue doing online advertising, marketing, managing your business. Some payment processors, they take 2 days or 3 or 4. There's many options for payment processors out there. So make sure that when you're looking at a payment processor that you understand their terms and conditions, so that you know how long it takes them to pay out the funds that are being collected through your online store. Okay, so it's important that you understand if they pay within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Sometimes it could be more than that, so it's important for you to know that. Okay, but you guys get paid up front, right? That money does not go to Rocktomic. The money from your online store goes to you. So we print the label, we apply it to the bottle, and it would look like this, right? Like you see here on the screen. Then we package the order, and when we package the order, we leave it ready for the carrier to pick it up from our fulfillment center. Okay, right now for domestic packages, we are using USPS and UPS, and then for international packages, we are currently using UPS Worldwide. For USPS, the delivery time is anywhere between 1 to 5 days. Same thing with UPS, 1 to 5 days. And for international orders through UPS Worldwide, the delivery time is between 1 to 3. They've actually improved a lot on their delivery time frames. But it's important that you give yourself enough time, and that you communicate to your customers enough time, and also letting them know that there could be delays, because of weather, because of technical issues of the carrier. Like, there could be a series of reasons of why packages are delayed. But as long as you're telling your customers up front that there is an estimated delivery or transit time, but then there could be delays, and at least they know. Most important thing is that you reply to them and keep them updated as much as possible. Okay? So we print the label, we apply it to the bottle, we package the order. The carrier, either UPS or USPS, comes by the warehouse, they pick up the packages, they put them in the truck, and then they do the transit. And then finally, the packages arrive to your customer's doorstep. Okay? And we can do this worldwide. Okay? This is super important. So we can do worldwide drop shipping of your supplements. So we can drop ship here in the US, or we can drop ship to Canada, to the UK, to Australia, to China, Japan. I mean, we have clients all over the world that are doing drop shipping with us. Okay? Now, as we fulfill the order, right, as we ship it to your customer, then that's when Rocktomic will bill you for the cost of the order, right? So we bill you after we have processed the order on your behalf. And so as part of the onboarding process with Rocktomic, you have to provide a credit card or an ACH account so that we can charge you for the costs associated to each of the orders. And what we bill is the following. We bill for the wholesale cost of the product. We also bill a flat $2 fulfillment fee per unit, which covers label printing, label application, pick and pack materials, labor, and everything involved with the fulfillment of your order. We also charge for shipping, right? So whatever the shipping cost is from UPS or USPS, we bill you the shipping cost so that we can pay the carriers. And then if you pay with a credit card for the cost of every order, we apply a credit card convenience fee, which is a very small percentage for every charge that we make to your card. Okay, and everything happens in a fully automated fashion, right? So when your customers go to your store and they place the order, you guys get paid in a fully automated manner, and then the fulfillment that we provide is also fully automated. So when you get an order in your store, you don't have to call us or start sending us email. Hey, did you guys get that order? Can you guys? No, like everything is fully automated. So all you need to do is just make sure that you're monitoring your orders in your Shopify store, for example, so that you can see what the update is on every order, right? Because as we fulfill the orders and as the carriers deliver the packages, all that information is going to be pushed back to your online store so that the status of each order is updated. And if you set up your online store properly, your customers are going to get those automatic notifications as well. So everything is fully automated, right? Which is fully what you should be looking for when doing drop shipping. Because if you have 100 orders, 500 orders a week or a month, and you have to do like a manual process to fulfill those, like it could be a lot of work. It could be a very tedious task. So we have created a system at Rocktomic where everything is automated, right? So when your customers click on Pay Now, then everything triggers on its own so that we can fulfill those orders directly to our customers. Now, with our system, there are a few things that you need to monitor, right? So you have to make sure that you're looking at the inventory report. The inventory report that we have will show you what's in stock and what's out of stock. And so I suggest that you check that inventory report, and you get access to it when you become a member. I suggest that you review it weekly so that you know if there's any products that you are selling that are on back order, that are out of stock. And the idea is that if you see a product that is out of stock, that you mark it as out of stock in your store, right? And you want to do that because you don't want your customers buying product from you that we won't be able to fulfill in a timely manner, right? That's going to create issues for your customers. It's going to create maybe a bad review in your online store. It's going to probably create a chargeback of that payment. Customers are brutal. Customers are brutal when it comes to online orders. So if you are selling 5, 10, 20 different products in your store, always make sure that you're checking the inventory report so that you're only selling those items that we can quickly fulfill. Okay. Something else that you need to know is that Rocktomic Labs has a 1 to 2 business day fulfillment lead time. So what does that mean? That between the time that your customer clicks Pay Now in your store to place their order and the time that the package is actually picked up by the carrier at the warehouse, we have 1 to 2 business days to achieve that. Okay. For the most part, we are doing 24 business hour fulfillment. But then based on volume surges, or maybe there was a holiday in between, there could be delays. For example, this week on the 24th and the 25th, our fulfillment center was closed because of the holidays. And so it could have been that this week, there was a delay because of it. Also, there is a surge of orders always in December. But for the most part, we do 1 to 2 business day fulfillment. Right? So fulfillment means that the package is going to be ready for pickup by the carrier. So that's one thing. And then a separate thing is the transit, right? The delivery time, which is how long the carrier takes from the time that they pick up the package until they actually deliver it to your customer. And then that varies from carrier to carrier, but normally is between 1 to 5 days here in the US. Okay? We have a document in our dashboard for our clients that will show our shipping policy, our return policy, our credit policy. So basically we have all the terms and conditions of what we do, what we don't do, and how we handle different issues. As an example, if a customer of yours places an order and for whatever reason the carrier did not deliver the package, either because they lost the package, or maybe they put it on the wrong address, or maybe it was stolen at the porch of your customer. I mean, there could be many reasons why a customer does not get a package, but if that is the case, then Rocktomic will ship a fresh new order without charging you or your customer for it. Okay, so that's something that we do to provide a solution for whenever a package is not properly delivered by the carrier. So we take responsibility for that. Most drop shipping companies do not take responsibility. Like, they basically say you got to figure it out on your own, or you have to place a new order and pay again for it. With Rocktomic Labs, if the delivery of the package does not happen, just let us know through a ticket, indicate the order number, the specific issue, and then we're going to try to track the package and figure out what happened. And if the package was lost, it was not delivered properly, then we're going to ship a fresh new order to your customer without charging you for it. Okay? So once you become a member of Rocktomic, make sure that you go through your dashboard and that you actually read all the terms and conditions of our policy. Because sometimes clients don't do it, and when there is an issue, their customers are freaking out, and so our client freaks out. They don't know what to do. They get super stressed out. But then we're like, hey, take it easy. Like we're gonna help you fix this. We're gonna help you with resolving the issue. Most important thing is that you're communicating with us, right? If there's any issue with the order, if there's any type of issue, always reach out to our team through a ticket. Indicate the order number, what the issue is, and then our team will be happy to assist in a timely manner and make sure that we provide the best solution for your customer, right? We understand the importance of recurring revenue, meaning if you take care of your customers, they're going to continue buying from you month after month after month. And we understand that that's how you grow and scale, and that's how we grow and scale as well. So if there's any issue, if there's any problem, just let us know, and then we will be happy to make it right. Okay, so you got to make sure that you're reviewing the inventory report, because sometimes clients don't do that and they sell many products that we don't have in stock, and then they're like, hey, this I have 20 orders have not been fulfilled, what's going on? And then we say, hey, we haven't been able to fulfill these orders because the item is on back order, like we have it in our inventory report. That's something that happens frequently. So it's super important that you're checking the inventory report and that you're marking products as out of stock accordingly in your store. Okay, and then once the products are back in stock, then you can mark it as in stock in your store, and then you can continue doing the selling of those products. We try to keep as many products and as much inventory available as possible. We are proud to say that we have anywhere between 85 to 95% of our products in stock at all times. But like you may know, we are part of a supply chain, right? So in this supply chain, which is super robust, we have ingredient suppliers. We have shipping of those ingredients ingredients to the U.S. Then we have manufacturing facilities that manufacture the product. Then there is testing of those products, and so there's many steps between sourcing an ingredient and actually having a finished product ready for fulfillment at my warehouse. And so since we depend on this supply chain, it happens from time to time that some products are on back order, but we try to do the best that we can so that we can have as many products available for you guys to sell and to make money with, right? Now, if there's a company that says we guarantee that we're going to have product 100% of the time, all the products, like that's not realistic. like sometimes a supplier like ourselves, we're going to be on back order. Like it just happens. It's part of the business. Most important thing is that you're checking the inventory report, that you're communicating with your customers, and that you're providing transparency. And any questions or any doubts that you may have, always reach out to us to get information in regards to what's going on with products, with orders, etc. Okay, so this is how we provide fulfillment at Rocktomic, right? So just to recap, they browse your products, your offers, they add whatever products they want to buy to their cart, and then they go to the checkout page. On the checkout page, they put their address, their shipping information, their credit card, they pay you. That money goes from the card or the bank account of your customer into the payment processor that you are going to be working with, so you are free to choose whichever option in the market is available. And then the payment processor will pay you out the funds directly into your bank account. When the payment is done in your store, then we receive the order in our system, and we're gonna get all the information that we need, right? So customer name, the shipping address, the products, the quantities, everything. And then at the fulfillment center, we print your labels that have been already made and approved by regulatory. We're gonna pick the products, apply the labels to the products, and then we're gonna give it to the carrier so the carrier can take it and deliver it to your customer's doorstep. And like I said before, we do this worldwide. Okay, so we can provide private label drop shipping for supplements here in the US and across the globe. Okay, and then after we have fulfilled the order, so after we have given the package to the carrier, that's when we bill you for the cost associated to the order. Right, so the idea is that you are collecting the money, that you have it in your bank account so that you can pay Rocktomic, and then basically the difference of the money that you receive from the order and the money that you pay Rocktomic for the cost of the order, the difference is your gross margin. So if you collected $100 for the order and the cost was $40, we're going to bill you the 40, and since you collected the 100 and that's in your account, then you will take, right, the 40, you will pay your credit card that you pay Rocktomic with, and then you're going to keep the 60, and that's your gross margin. Okay, so that gives you freedom to manage your finances, to manage your cash flow, and you're paying as you go. Okay, with most suppliers and manufacturers, you have to buy all the inventory up front. Right, you have to buy all the inventory up front, and then you have to have that inventory at a warehouse, and then you have to pay for the fulfillment, for the management of the inventory. So with that approach, is super risky, is super expensive to start a supplement brand. Whereas with Rocktomic Labs, if you sell just one order on any given month, then we're going to bill you for just one order. And if you sell 1,000, then we're going to fulfill 1,000 orders, and you're going to pay for the 1,000 orders as we fulfill, which is truly amazing. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys for this week. We're gonna have a presentation next week on Thursday, where we're gonna have our end of year sale. It's gonna be a massive event that we're gonna be hosting next Thursday. So those of you who are not clients of Rocktomic, trust me, next week is when you definitely want to sign up and create an account with Rocktomic so that you can get going with your own supplement brand and business in 2025. Okay, there is no better time than now to start your online business, and what better than an industry that is growing every single year. Okay, so if you have any questions or any doubts, go to rocktomic.com. Feel free to download the catalog. You can also book a call with me. I'll be happy to talk to you and elaborate on how we can help you launch your own supplement business. Okay, my name is Marco Garcia. I'm one of the founders here at Rocktomic Labs, and thank you guys for showing up today. This is a live presentation that I did right from my office. So thank you guys for being here. And again, if you have any questions, reach out to me and my team, and we will be happy to assist. Okay? You guys take care and have a good evening. Take care. Bye.